Dear Diary, today is Monday, the 13th of April, and this is the start of a new chapter in my life. And I am so excited to find out how this chapter will unfold. Lately, I've just been finding out new stuff, and I'm so glad I got onto this documenting my day's journey, because I can actually look back and I can see how much growth there is, and how much unexpected stuff happen in our lives. I don't have a blueprint, I don't even have a plan. My plan is just to survive this day, and if I can just get through this day, do it and do it and do it until I land onto my purpose. Anyway, this is a new chapter, and let's see what this page of this chapter will unfold. And yeah, welcome to my brain and my life, and you are so lucky you get to experience me as a person. Anyway, I have no idea absolutely whatsoever what's gonna happen today, but I will document it. All right, let's get onto this page. And yeah, I'm so happy to be back on my posting schedule, which is my weekday diary chapters from Monday to Thursday, and my weekend chapters from Friday to Sunday. And yeah, let's do life. Watch me do my life.
Fire went out, lights went down. When you feel lost in your shadow, don't feel alone, don't scream so loud. We are living in this cruel world, broken but strong, gotta move on. You're not a bakery of life. Equip my soul, find the real gold. I'll fulfill what I started. Went down. When you feel lost in your shadow, don't feel alone, don't scream so loud. We are living in this cruel world, broken but strong, gotta move on. You're not a bakery of life. Equip my soul, find the real gold. I'll fulfill what I started.
Dear Diary, today is Tuesday and it's a very hot day. It's almost mid-morning. I've already done all my morning chores, which I usually show you, but today I was like, I'm not gonna do that. You already saw it yesterday. It's just basically a repetition of everything I do every day. Anyway, I'm just here because I want to be here first, and then I was editing the video where I was just going through the most. It just felt like the weight of the world was crumbling on me, and I just came on this diary, like the vlog which will publish this Friday. Today is 14th of April, so it'll publish like on 17th. That vlog, I'm calling it that chapter. What happened? Oh my goodness, I was just going through the most in that chapter. And my lips were so, well, not like how they are like now, right now, but also just let me add, I was just extra emotional. Plus it was that time of the month, so if you know, you know, everything just gets so heightened. And I'm not apologizing for my feelings, because those were such heavy I wouldn't say negative, I'd say heavy feelings, and I was so vulnerable. extra vulnerable. So and my lips were so dry, like what for was happening the whole chapter. Anyway, and it just teach me about the duality of life, you know, like how in every good there's evil, and in every evil there's good. And it just, you know, life has to balance. Like Mother Nature loves her stuff in balance, you know. So yeah, I was just going through the most, and this week I'm having a much better week. Granted, like, hi, my name is Maria, but this channel is called Crowned because I've always like felt like a princess, but now that I'm growing up, I'm a queen, and I'm stepping into my reigning era where I am crowned, and I'm crowned by God. Because like, what do you mean? I'm his favorite child, and I'm wearing my crown is like God's little princess. Which, like, isn't that a nice thing to be? And also because my channel, I do hair, and our hair is crowned. So yeah, sometimes I forget that like I started this diary chapter. I even rebranded the whole channel. If you've been here for long enough, like, you would know, like, I rebranded the channel, and I am crowned, and I'm stepping into the realm, spiritual realm, or the reality whereby, yeah, I'm working as someone who's crowned by God, you know. And sometimes I forget. And in that chapter, I was just like going through the most. To be honest, I feel like deleting it and not even posting it, but I'm not gonna do that. That's such a lame thing to do. It would be so unfair for me to just come and show you one side of me when clearly things are not like one-sided like that. Sometimes I do get those feelings, and it's okay to have those feelings. And I was having a rough moment editing, feeling like, oh, this is too much, this is too vulnerable. First, I didn't like how dry my lips were. The whole chapter, not even one day did I apply lip gloss. Like, why? And clearly I have it, clearly, and I wanted so bad to delete that chapter, but I know better than to just come and show you who is watching and edit like God's, and show you who is watching that just one side of my life, when clearly that is not the reality. And how else God's glory be seen, you know, if I didn't show the negative part? When I come here and I'm like, oh, God has done it for me, and there's nothing to look back to. Like, life has always been amazing, like, you know. So even now, me talking about that, I was just like, I'm gonna come here and give you a follow-up about that chapter, because, you know, what, but yeah, those feelings, sometimes I have those feelings, you know, and they're valid. I cannot just be claim to be weather when I'm just always sunshine without raindrops. Anyway, I don't know what today unfolds, but I do hope it's fun. Because did you see yesterday we went to the beach? Just like impromptu, like I'm just living my life, and God is just writing the stories. Things are just happening, and I'm like, what? And I can't wait to see what will happen today. I've already finished my pumpkin and tea, and I can't believe I've hated pumpkin my whole life, but as an adult, it's actually quite bearable. And yeah, I'm just here to like invite you into this page. I don't know what will happen, but like if something fun does happen, I'm definitely documenting it. Like in this channel, the purpose of this diary is to see God's hand in my life, not my own. Of course, that I do stuff Of course, there are things I do and I should take credit, but I would not be able to do those things. I would not even be in the right mental health to do those things if it wasn't for God. Anyway, and I've been doing this like chapter 15, maybe 16. I still feel so weird about talking about God, and I'm like, why? Why does like like yes. Like I'm not like our church girly. I'm not like the most religious person. I would say like I'm more spiritual than religious. And I've said that here before, but like I still feel weird talking about God. But like He's given me this like what better purpose is there on earth than to just do God's work, you know? And God's work sometimes is like standing on a pulpit and preaching, or like just, you know, doing what I'm doing, basically just like showing you God's hands in my life, you know? So yeah, it's still so like I would have seen like me and what I know about me going this direction, but I'm also just still a baby. I'm still a baby, not a baby believer. I'm still a baby in this whole like surrendering journey, because I do not want to have control. Yes, it would be nice, but like God has taken control over my life and I let Him. And I don't want to like scare you readers away by talking too much about God, and then like all of a sudden I'm portraying a picture that it's not actually accurate. But yeah, well, I do believe that God is good, and now saying that I don't want to talk about God, making me talk about God more. But not to say that I don't want to talk about God, because I have surrendered my life to God, you know, and I'm documenting my life. So yeah, but like, yeah, let's just grow our faith also. It's just to encourage, like, I get why people go to the church, because hope is very, very nice to have. It's very nice to have hope. Like, look at me, I have hope. I would know. It's very nice to have hope, and I get why the church has such huge numbers. I get it. Anyway, that's a long rant, but yeah, I look so cute. I look so cute. I'll take you guys along on what happens today. I don't know. Do you know? Do you know? Let's find out together. Let's see what this page unfolds. Let's see what this page unfolds. Something fun and exciting is happening. Let's go swimming on a Tuesday. Anyway, let's go swimming. This is my feet. There's the bike.
smoky sweep. Moments kissed by the amber haze. Soul-stone stars light their reckless gaze. We're chasing highlights in the city, spinning wild dreams out of pity. Every heart beats a brand new song. Time feels right, the world's not wrong. The cobblestones glisten, the city hums low. The drizzle soft whisper, where do thoughts go? The saxophone sighs in a soulful lament. A moment of peace that feels heaven sent. Through bookstore windows, the stories unfold. Between dusty pages, the wisdom of old. The jazz dances gently, it carries the breeze. Philosophy lingers in moments like these. Reflections in the rain, a world so surreal. Each drop tells a story, each step helps us heal. The piano keeps time for the heart's tender sway, and the quiet affirms what no words need to say. Oh, what is a thought but a cloud in the sky? It drifts and reforms, and it bids us ask why. We walk through the chapters, our lives intertwine with the hum of the world and this rhythm divine. Cafe lights shimmer, their glow softly spills on lovers and loners and lifelong ideals. Each sip of the moment is brewed with intent, the flavor of life with a note of content. Reflections in the rain, a world so surreal. Each drop tells a story, each step helps us heal. The piano keeps time for the heart's tender sway, and the quiet affirms what no words need to say.
How you feeling, baby girl? Sing!
Just so like a stranger, so far away from me. You said you were
diary. It's Wednesday at around 5:30 p.m. I have just finished washing and I've just had lunch at around 5:30 p.m. and I'm here to let you in on what I am thinking. So I am I am editing the video. I am editing one of the video where I spent a whole Sunday and they documented the whole of it, and I was talking. I got very vulnerable. Like what? I just like a tear just like dropped in my eye as I was editing, and I want to come here and be extra clear. Yes, I want change. Yes, I want more out of this world. But my present is what I'm going to use to get me to where I want to go. So my present is actually serving a purpose. Granted that my future is bright and I love it and I can't wait to be in the future. Right now, here in the present, I am present and I know that everything happens for a reason, and I am thankful for the opportunity to learn the lessons I am learning in this present. So just to make sure that you get like duality, you know, just to make sure that you get it. Yes, I can't wait for the future, but I'm gonna use the present to get me there. So this present right now, this one which I wanna change, is serving a very big purpose in my life. It's a season in my life where it propelled me, you know, and I appreciate it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I would really like you to not just watch one video and be quick to comment. In fact, if you're new, I would just love it if you just like went and watched like from the start video I did, which was around February 13th, and you'll get to know why I started this diary, why I am doing, why I want to change, and what I want to accomplish. And yeah, I do want change, but I'm also present in the present. You know, I know that the things that I do right now are the things that are gonna change my future. And yeah, I am very present in the present, and I take it as the present that it is, and I'm gonna use it. It's like my motivation. Like, it's because of this present that's why I want my future to be basically much better. But like, who doesn't, right? And this diary section is not a section about like living in like the rural area, or like living in town, or like having a job, or like being jobless, or like having a child, or like being a partner. It's not about that. It's about the bigger picture, which is basically, it's my life story. It's my life story. You're just so like, I wish I would have started like around 2022 when I started doing the hair videos. So then you'd see how much growth I have gone through. And even in this season is very new. So it's also like growth, you know, like a lot has changed over the time, and a lot will change, as it should. Now, I definitely don't want to be stagnated or anything like that. And the last 4 videos, oh my god, I was just going through it. I was also on my luteal phase, so if you know, you know. So, wow, I got like very vulnerable, even like too vulnerable for me. But I'm not going to delete the post that I'm gonna post. You'll see it. I'm not going to delete. You would have already seen it, because I'm posting it like today to air for Friday, which is like 18th of April, I think. And this one you'll see like maybe a week after. And yeah, I'm getting so vulnerable, and please be kind and please be humane, and also understand that you do not know the whole story. Like, I can't believe you're like around chapter 11, chapter 13, I think chapter 13, and the story is just starting. Like, it is just starting. Like, it's just oh, this book has like 100 and something chapters. It's a very, very big book. Book 1. So this is book 1. Next year it will be book 2, and we'll do like that. But like this book 1 already, like at chapter 13. It's very, very long, so don't start judging yet. Besides, you don't even know the whole story. And yes, I do come here and I document my life and I share it with anyone who's into watching people's lives. But I don't like come here and be like, I'm planning to do this, I'm planning to do this, I'm planning to do no, I just go with the flow. I just go with what happens, and like what God, actually God is the architect of my days. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, it's exciting even for me, especially for me, mostly for me. That's the reason why I continue posting even when I only have like 3 views. In fact, I am just so grateful for the 3 views. What? 3 people like watched me from start to the end? Yeah, very, very grateful for the 3 views. And it's not about the views. It's about me documenting my life and how I am feeling and how much clarity I'm getting. Let me tell you, if you want to start a YouTube channel, they tell you it's hard, like blah blah blah, it's hard to grow, it's hard to post, it's hard to edit, but like everything worthwhile. It's hard it's hard. Everything worth doing is hard. But the prize, the goal is to build a community, you know. To build a community, to encourage some few people, and to just like, by showing guys how God is moving in my life, to just like take them back to God, you know. And yeah, that is the goal. That is the goal. And yesterday we went to the beach, and you know what, the day before that we went to the beach. Yesterday we went to the resort, and you know, while I was there, I just kept feeling like, you know, there you are, like you go somewhere, you think like it's gonna be amazing and like things are just gonna be out of this world, but you get there and you realize you're there with yourself. So if you're not happy with yourself wherever, you cannot be happy anywhere. If you're not happy anywhere, you cannot be happy anywhere, you know. And happiness doesn't come from things, it comes from within. Anyway, I think that's another page written. I'll see you on tomorrow's page, and I'll close off this chapter tomorrow. I'll see you on tomorrow's page. If you're not happy now, you will not, like, happiness comes from within, basically. Dear Diary, today is Thursday and I don't feel well. I am sick, so yeah, I was just chilling and I'm about to unhang my clothes, and I'm basically just here to finish off this chapter. Yeah, I'm unwell, but I know I'll feel so much better tomorrow. But like, today, this page, yeah, I have like a really bad backache. It's so bad, I can barely sit up right now like this, but I'll feel so much better, and I can think, yeah, the day is basically over, and I'm not gonna pick up I'm like, just the fact that like I picked my camera up, like, kudos to me. Anyway, I'll see you on the next chapter. That's the end of our chapter. chapter. And yeah, I'll see you on my next chapter. Thank you for watching.